The New York Knicks picked up a big win over the Toronto Raptors tonight, 121 to 115. Obviously, the second half wasn't ideal. The Knicks got outscored in both the third and the fourth quarter, but the second quarter was so dominant. The Knicks just found a way to get out of here with a win. Once again, though, Jalen Brunson knocks down clutch shots. That three ball that he hit won me my bet by 1 point. So thank you, Captain. Once again, Brunson, guys, just in the fourth quarter taking over when it matters the most. I thought honestly though this was an encouraging game. The Raptors, they had won, like, I don't exactly know the statistic. I think it was like 8 of their last 10 or something like that. So it was going to be a tough game. But the Knicks, they were resilient. They won, and that's what they needed to continue to do. The Celtics beat the Cavs tonight in Cleveland, so the Knicks couldn't have afforded to lose this one. Of course, we're trying to get that 2 seed, which would set up home court throughout the first 2 rounds of the playoffs, maybe even 3 if we're lucky. And we know how the Knicks are at home. Absolutely, the Knicks have one of the best road records in the league, but just MSG is so electric. Clearly, the team rallies behind it. So home court is important. Health is the most important, but the Knicks are getting healthy. OG's day to day. Mitchell Robinson's back at practice. I mean, this is as good as I felt about the Knicks all year. I felt good about them many times, but just right now, the team's on the right track, man. I mean, they're slowly but surely becoming that championship team that we all expected coming into the season. There's a lot of work to do, but still, I mean, this was a game that the Knicks very well could have lost and just blew, but they won it. We'll just go down the list of the players. So Precious Achiuwa played 36 minutes. I thought this was one of his best games of the year. 17 points, 8 boards, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 2 assists. Did fell out, 3 turnovers, not great, but Precious was very, very active. He was a minus 14. But from an individual standpoint, of course, I just thought he was great. I really did. He knocked down a corner 3 ball, started off the game with an air ball from the corner and bounced back too. But to see Precious put up 3 threes is very encouraging. Mikal Bridges has 17 points. Played good defense all night. 2 steals, 2 boards, 2 assists. Efficiency was there. Good game by Mikal. Karl Anthony Towns was without question, at least in my opinion, the best player on the floor in the entire game. In the first half, he had over 20 points, 15 rebounds. Like, Cat looked like a man possessed. Finished with 27 and 20. Also blocked a shot, had a couple of assists, 10 of 19, hit 2 threes. Cat was incredible. Jalen Brunson, 9 points in the first quarter, finishes with 28, 5 assists, 2 steals. Good job by Brunson. Very, very clutch shots, of course, that step back jumper, and then hits the 3 ball. Josh Hart had 15 points. Halftime, Hart had 0. So all 15 of Hart's points came in the second half. I think his line was 15 and a half. Is this rigged? Josh couldn't have gotten one more point. I'm kidding. Well, obviously, but 6 assists, 1 steal. And Hart statistically, I mean, Hart, we're so used to him putting up 12 boards, 8 assists. So, but this was a good game by Hart. Second half, like first half was quiet, but second half, Josh Hart was so dominant, was great. Sims continues to not be a part of the rotation. I mean, I get he played like a minute or whatever, like last game, but in this one didn't play. Ariel Laporte, James Dolan, for those of you that didn't know, James Dolan went into the Knicks locker room, which is very rare. Like, he never does that. And he did it to congratulate Hukporty, who did get into foul trouble against the Rockets, but outside of that was very good. And he was even better against the Raptors. He finished with 6 points. He also had 5 rebounds, 2 assists. And Hukporty was a +8. He was a minus 14 last game. Hukporty looks like he could be something special for the Knicks, and they're starting to realize it. That's why I never understood the hate on the Knicks bench. They just weren't playing. Like, I made a video saying the Knicks bench is deadly. It got like 25,000 views, and I'm getting comments every day saying, oh, what now? The bench wasn't playing. And now they are, and we're starting to see what it can do. Like, Precious is on the bench when we're fully healthy, or even just with OG. And now he's inserted into the starting lineup. Porty's starting to get it going. Campaign, I thought, had a good game. 6 assists in just 13 minutes. Didn't shoot the ball well, but had 7 and 6. Like, off the bench, you'll take that. Miles McBride, 4 points. Now, McBride of late has been a little bit up and down. Thought he was solid last game. Memphis popped off, but we just need to see a little bit more out of McBride. I mean, he did have 2 steals, which is good, and assists. But I'd like to see McBride just start to find a shot and be able to give us points off of the bench, man. We know how important he is. Overall, collectively, the Knicks shot 32% from 3, so back-to-back poor shooting games from 3. From the field, 50%. You'll take that pretty much any single day of the week, making half of your shots. And then 82.6% from the free throw line. In terms of anything else to add, the Knicks had 26 assists, which is great. 43 rebounds, 4 blocks, 11 turnovers. I don't know. The Raptors, they're playing well of late, The Knicks had to get this game. It shouldn't have been this close. And Brunson said that after the game. If you guys saw the post game, it really just should not have come down to the wire, but it did. And Jalen Brunson took over. And just the pressure that's been mounted off of Brunson. I know the past couple of games he's had to step up, but like all season, Brunson isn't being asked to do as much as he was last year. And you can tell that it's really helped him. I think Brunson's going to be in a much better spot come playoff time just because Cat has, and Mikhail too, both these guys have just elevated the Knicks and they've done a lot for them. Mikhail's playing really some of the best ball of his season on both sides of the ball, which is great. In terms of the Raptors, Scotty was 8 of 23. I don't even know like half the players on the Raptors. I mean, no, that's not true. I don't know who Walter is. Maugbo, I no idea who that is. Orlando Robinson, no idea. Jamal Sheed, no idea. But these guys played pretty well. They competed. I think that's the difference between the Raptors we've seen. I think this is our fourth game against them, right? We swept them 4-0. But this is a much different Raptors team than the last time I remember them. I mean, they're competing. They're playing hard. And if Scotty Barnes just as the star of their team, he did have 23. I get it. But if he was efficient tonight, they would have won. It's as simple as that. So, Scotty's got to be a little bit better, man. But, IQ played just 21 minutes. I still don't understand. I think it's because the Raptors are probably tanking. But, how the hell does Emmanuel quickly only play 21 minutes with, first of all, he had a great game against the Knicks last time at MSG. But he started off playing pretty well, like 5 assists, 9 points, and we know what he does defensively. He's one of the best defensive guards. I mean, he anchored the Knicks defense for years. Everyone talked about Mitchell Robinson, yeah, but Mitch was never healthy. And when he wasn't, Emmanuel quickly was running the defense as a 6-foot point guard. I think IQ's taller. I think IQ's like 6'2", but yeah, he's about 6'2", 190. But still, I miss IQ. One of my favorite Knicks, honestly, ever. Would have liked to see him stay, but got OG. Can't really complain about that trade. The Knicks with OG on the court just are different. The Knicks literally all time are at their best win percentage with OG on the court. So I need to get him back, but that's 2 straight wins without OG. The Lakers game sucked. I'm glad that is not even on my mind at this point because again, that was just a bad flat out game. But yeah, in terms of what's next for the Knicks, I believe we don't play until Saturday. I'm gonna pull up our schedule, which is against Boston. We have yet to beat the Celtics or the Cavs. Now we were up double digits against the Cavs late in that game and lost, and in the Celtics game, remember it was the first game of the year. They literally couldn't miss. I think they shot like 75% from 3, their starting lineup. So we were never gonna win that game. But yeah, Saturday is at home against the Celtics. Obviously, it's not a must-win game. Like the Knicks could lose by 30 points. I don't think it would really change anything. But if the Knicks can win that, it would be great because I know Kat talked about it against the Rockets. That was the first statement win of the season. Like the Knicks don't really have a lot of statement wins. They've beaten some good teams, beat the Nuggets, beat the Grizzlies, blew out the Grizzlies, but I don't know. The Knicks have beaten some good teams, but also they've lost to some great teams as well. Like OKC, we got swept by them. Haven't beat the Celtics. Haven't beat the Cavs. Who else did we lose to that was good? I don't know. I think that might be it, but. Well, we did lose to the Rockets back in early November, but still, like the Knicks just needed to win that game, and the schedule upcoming, it's not easy, man. Boston, Indiana's red hot right now. Atlanta, Chicago, Cleveland, Boston, Philly, Embiid's back. Memphis, Miami, Golden State, Los Angeles, Clippers. So there's some good teams too. The Kings don't have Fox now, which is great. But yeah, guys, Knicks Daily, I'm out. Peace. Have a great night.